Hi, good morning, my beloved clients, prospects, and friends and family. Happy New Month. I wish you a successful month. Uh, my name is Kunle, your insurance broker from ICO Insurance. Uh, I must say thank you very much for sparing your valuable time to see this video. And for this morning, my discussion is going to be centered around comparison between an annuity plan and a real estate investment. Well, I've had a lot of, I wouldn't say arguments, but a lot of compromising situation. Is it best to pick up an annuity plan or to do a real estate investment? Over the time, I've checked and I've seen that yes, it's best to do the both, depending on your financial prowess. How do they both play out? I just imagine having the opportunity to buy 10 real estate properties. It's fine to have real estate and also good to have an annuity plan. I just will be putting a bit of comparison between the both. Now, like you know, an annuity plan is a plan that gives you the leverage of getting a guaranteed payment for life, and even at death. With ICO insurance, it still gives you 5 times that particular amount you must have been earning monthly or yearly, depending on the frequency you must have filled out in the forms. It gives 5 times that amount to beneficiaries as a death benefit. And there are other bits that you must have seen in my last video. Now, comparing a real estate investment to annuity plan. Now, the beauty about annuity is a guaranteed regular income. Now, for a real estate investment, a real estate fine, it appreciates over the years, but there is still a clause to it. It depends on the area of it, the location of the investment. We have real estates that are over 15-20 years. The appreciation rate doesn't commensurate to what you must have envisaged over the years. But putting to mind, real estate is actually very beneficial. What are the benefits of a real estate? Number one, there is every tendency that it appreciates with time. It will always be there. You always have it there and can use it for several purposes. Possibly building a structure, having using it for an agro-allied business, or maybe even leasing it out for a particular purpose to a company or a firm. Now, how then does annuity come in? Now, an annuity plan, like I've said earlier on, gives you a guaranteed income. Now, one of the major reasons why we invest in any form is so that we don't have to go back to the old life. The times when you have a regular inflow, when if you're able to invest, there are times when there could always be a decline of income at a point. Now, where do you fall back to? Or maybe more commitments as the years go by, as you have liabilities come in, liabilities like children education, your feeding the family, rent, and other things of sort. Those are liabilities. Now, at a retiring age, regular income will not always be as certain. But there is a firm, ICO Insurance is giving you the leverage of a regular payment at a retirement age. You propose a particular amount and it pays you for life. Now, I differentiate this the difference between this and real estate is a real estate property. Let's say you put up a facility for rent at a retirement age. Imagine what happened at Abule Ado, that's the Festac area. That many had properties around that area. and possibly there was no property insurance, and if I'm very sure no one had the mind of, okay, let me pick up an annuity plan. Now for such properties, that is already it has become a shamble, and for such an explosion it's going to take a while before you can revisit such a land to start up something else. Now the difference between this that happenstance and an annuity plan is that with ICO insurance, an annuity plan is for life. No matter what happens, the payment will continue to come in every year. Now you will ask, what if ICO insurance folds up? Well, I can guarantee you that with longevity of the company, it's not going to fold up, but that's going to be on an 85%. What if? Yes, there is always a what if. Now, if ICO insurance folds up, it's not going to fold up to the extent of your investment folding up, because for every investment you put up, there is a record with NICON, that's the National Insurance Commission. Now, for any company, any insurance company at this time to fold up, what that will happen is either a merger or another insurance company taking over the insurance company. Now, you will see companies like Nigerian French of the old insurance company, the Nigerian French, has been taken over by ICO insurance, and every person that had an investment with Nigerian French of the old had their claims. And if you still think you are one of those, I had an investment in Nigerian French, I didn't know where they went to, please visit ICO head office, and your claims are even still available till now. Now, I will also give a little comparison. Now, for a real estate property that you've put up for rent, what if your client is unable to meet up with the obligations of paying the rent for that particular year? Number one, you'll be forced to bring in your lawyer. Number two, possibly the law enforcement will come in, and you'll be forced to do what you as an individual would normally not do. That is, giving a mandate of you have to leave the facility at so time. Now the client must have seen you as a nice person over the years. Oh, this my landlord is wonderful. But at this time there is no niceness, because this is how you feed. You also have to make a living, because you're making a living is from his own rent. Now this is how this is how an annuity plan differs from a real estate investment, especially one that is a structure, an edifice, because you would also still have the likes of maintaining a facility to bring in a new client, having to pay some facilities to make sure the building is kept intact. So if you compare these both, I would still come to it that yes, it's good to have a real estate investment, but it's also very key to have an annuity plan. So this is where I'm going to stop for today, and I like I will always say, my name is Kunle from ICO Insurance. I am your broker, and I really would relish the opportunity to be your relationship manager. To contact me, we can chat via WhatsApp, or you give a call on 08034796936. Also visit our website at www.icoplc.com to view some of our life insurance plans. Thank you for listening, and I wish you a wonderful April.